name's Howard Moffat. I'm a resident at Woodland Court, which is a retirement complex. And just very briefly, when Tamara and myself came here with the background of landscaping and horticulture, we were confronted with the most awful garden surround I've ever seen. It's offended us professionally, so we decided to have a chat with Bronavon as to whether or not we could change it and redesign it. They fortunately said yes. We've obtained lottery funding in order to achieve all that we want. We are now using volunteers to help us because of the enormity of the work, but equally because we want to be able to give back to people if they would like us to teach them about horticulture and landscaping.
It's changed the environment of the building and the complex, and people are starting to notice that there's something beyond just the walls of the complex, and they're enjoying looking out of their windows and seeing a constantly changing scene and seeing more people around, and there's just generally more life about the place really that everybody's noticing and enjoying, and it can only get better. So we've sort of building up quite a lot of social activities around the garden and the work that's been going on here. So we've had garden parties and barbecues, and that's only going to increase and get better. They've also been involved in some of the more creative side of things. So they've planted up hanging baskets, planted up these beds that we're sitting on now, and that's going to come to fruition now in the summer. So they're learning quite a bit about planting as well, and the type of plants to use. So they're building on knowledge and skills. So as well as doing the construction work, they're also gaining a bit of horticultural knowledge. Well, we've run businesses in the past. We've run landscaping and garden design businesses, and we've said to the boys here that they would be ideal employees. Were we still running those businesses, we would be happy to employ them, and we'd be happy to give them references to any future employment they had in this line of work. They'd be ideally suited for that.
Yeah, the other thing is, and I think it's a fundamental that was apparent fairly early on, work ethic. They really have been working hard. They got stuck into tasks that were given them and really did work hard. So on that basis alone, they would be good employees for anybody.
I'm Colin. Got involved with the Aspire project here to help out and to feel like as if I was doing something rather than sat at home doing nothing. Well, in the last month we've bedded several plants. We've tamed the environment so that the elderly ladies and gentlemen here can enjoy their home. Because that's what it's about. It's about creating a place that they can feel like at home.
Hi, my name's Russ. I'm a volunteer for the Aspire project with Bronavon. Residents have been praising us and saying that we've done a lovely job. We've put in different colours with different elements, and some scented flowers as well. And they said it was when they were all in bloom, they're going to enjoy it. I'm hoping I can get a job out of it, something to go on the CV.
My name's Gareth Witts. I'm involved in the community gardening project. Basically, this here is a French drain, and the problem we had originally is it was just a line of gravel just running all the way along. And what this drain's supposed to do is the water runs down off of all this and then gathers in a pool here. There's a pipe underneath this, loads of little perforations in it, runs along and drains away. The problem was the soakaway wasn't deep enough, so what we had to do is we had to dig out about a ton, maybe a ton and a half of clay, dig all that out, which was very hard labour, wasn't easy, along with all these rocks here, and then fill it full of all these chippings. So we obviously got all of that out, put the chippings down, and then I had the great idea of putting these rocks then as a feature all the way along. So Howard had us wash all the rocks by hand, all covered in clay, and build this feature here. As you see, we've built in like a natural planter using a piece of oak, and yeah, basically it all went to plan, and we've got ourselves a really well working French drain, because the problem we had beforehand was all the water was pooling all around here. It wasn't soaking away properly, but now it's about 1.5 feet deep, and it's getting the job done. So I'm pretty proud of my achievement. It's awesome. See, down here there's more hands-on. Like at home it's just like, you know, dig a little bit of turf away, plant some flowers, but here you're actually getting a lot more because Howard wants a lot more done. He's obviously got a lot of experience behind him, which is great working with him because he's got a lot of knowledge and he just knows how to get you to do your job, and he gives you the right pointers and stuff. So a lot of experience would be good, and hopefully a job at the end of it, and Howard can give me a good reference.
My name's Robert. The best part of this project is seeing a difference in the ground that we're working on, all the nice colours and how it's producing from just a dull area to being something different than what it originally was. Plus also working with new people I've never met in my life before, and just working as a team and pleasing people that want something, not like plainness. But like the elderly people in here coming out, taking admirements of what we're doing and all the effort that we're putting in. They appreciate it all. So that's the only thing I can really say is just watching it forming from being plain to being something different, and just meeting new people, getting out of the house,